So we have accepted we need more like of a general contractor support than we have, because it's just too we just don't have the network of skilled people.
Right.
And so can you speak to the difference between independent designer and GC versus design builds? Like why do you have the model you have, and what's sort of the benefit of that?
Yeah, well, from our we've been in business now for 12 years, and we do every 18 months or so have that conversation with ourselves of does it make sense to be design build or not? And most of the time when we're having that conversation, it's because we're looking at some smaller projects where the homeowners are really hesitant to bring in a designer and feel because they feel like bringing in another entity is going to be more expensive. And then we wonder if we just had it in-house, it would be easier to get them to that point. And having those designs just really does greatly impact our ability to do the work more efficiently and to better satisfaction by everyone. So, but we've decided that most of the time we end up with deciding that having the variety of designers available to us and personalities and style changes and capabilities is really a better benefit to our customer base. We refer Paris often. We have another list of maybe five or you're welcome, 5 or 10 between interior designers and architects that we refer depending on what the project is, the personality of the person that we're talking to, who we think will be the best fit for them. And we think that that's an important piece. The design, like you need to have trust in us to build the project and to build it on budget and in a timely way and all of those pieces, and to like us because we're going to be in your space, in your home around you a lot. But it's also really important that your designer is hearing you and designing things that you want designed in the way you want it designed. And, I mean, just like we experience in the world in other ways, like sometimes you say words to one person and they just aren't translating it the way you intend it to be translated. And that happens with design and homeowners also. So just finding someone that's really hearing you and respecting what you're saying is an important piece. And we just find that we have that more flexibility in keeping the design team separate than we do in incorporating it.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper too, actually, as it turns out, I recently learned, because as a solo design firm, if you're just a design firm, you don't have to charge sales tax on your services, but design build companies are supposed to charge sales tax on their design services because there's intent to build and influence the real cost of real property per the state.
Right.